Hello everyone, I'm back with another build. I'm here in Tenpines Bluff this time, and it's been a long time on this build today. And so, here it finally is. I'm pretty proud of this build. I thought it looked pretty fantastic. Thought it looked pretty realistic, pretty well thrown together. Uh, Tried to make it as believable as possible, like when it comes to like a wasteland building set up by just some random people in the wasteland, just what they could scavenge. I thought it looked pretty good. So, take you on a trip on the outside, show you what the walls look like a little bit, and then I'll take you inside. I like these defenses. I like doing this. I've done this a few times in my settlements. Use these walls as, like in Red Rocket, I had planters on these, but this time I used turrets just because I feel like that's a pretty good spot for a turret. And then also I have these Covenant stands on here, so just coming into the entrance, I just made it a little bit defensive with the fence and stuff, and then there's no door on this building. It's kind of hard to fit one in, but I think that this works pretty well. This is kind of cramped if you can't tell, but I thought that it fit really well. It all went together, as I do with most of my builds. I made it pretty packed with boxes and other things that they scavenged around the wasteland. Custom bed that I made out of just some wooden planks and cement blocks. I've done that a couple times in some other builds. And then the stairwell took me a little bit, but I got it. I had to figure out what height to make this pallet with those cement blocks to make it where it's actually usable to come up here. Then this is the second story. Looks like there's a texture glitch going on. I didn't even realize that till just now. We'll just ignore that, but I made another bed up here. I just like the way that these kinds of beds look. I realize I do use these a lot, but I do think that they look well put together. They make more sense than finding a bunk bed or something that's already made. Just throwing some mattresses down on top of some plywood that you find. Next we'll go around the side. I made a little stairwell going up to the top, because you gotta have power someplace, and a recruit beacon up here with it. And then also, this felt like a really good vantage point. So this is there's a mat there for guard post. So this would be a guard post for the settlement. You can see pretty good distance out here. Give you one more look out front. Yeah, I thought that this turned out really well. I thought it looked pretty scrappy and well put together. Thought it made a lot of sense. I'm pretty proud of this build. If you guys like this build, and if you haven't checked out my other builds, be sure to do that. I build a lot of buildings and settlements like this. I'm sure to build a lot more, so just keep tuning in for more videos and more settlements like this. I'll probably build again here, since there's a lot of area for me to cover. But yeah, like I said, if you like this video and want other content like this, be sure to let me know, and be sure to subscribe, and have a good one.